sitting on the couch after a long day at work and you see a commercial with a malnourished child on it. You think to yourself, what kind of organization would have this poor innocent child sitting on the TV so everybody could see? You look up the organization and you think to yourself, are they really going to stay true to their word if I donate? The Hunger Project is working to end hunger and poverty around the world, empower men and women, and help advocate for adoptions all over the country. They are accredited by the Better Business Bureau and GuideStar Exchange, American Institute of Philanthropy, Charity Navigator, and hold consultative status with United Nations Economical and Social Council. More people should support the Hunger Project because they help families out of hunger and poverty, empowers men and women to be the key change agents for their families, and helps adoptions throughout countries around the world. The Hunger Project has worked hard to be able to help these communities living in poverty and are going hungry. They're doing their part around the world to help struggling families, fighting to end poverty in 22 countries, with 815 million people suffering in these countries combined. Mostly in Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. Asia has 519.6 million people, and Sub-Saharan Africa has 223 million people that are suffering. Latin America and the Caribbean are also suffering as well. 767 million of these people are living in poverty. The Sub-Saharan Africa makes up half of the population with 389 million overall total. 328 million of these people are children. They also want to educate women that are stuck in poverty. 60% of the hungry-stricken are women. They want to educate and help get their lives on track, and with the majority of the women being the population. They also want to educate them on health and how to keep their families healthy and themselves healthy. That way they can live healthy, long lives. Women could also be able to help handle more if they're educated. They don't have access to skilled nurses during childbirth. 1 in 5 births, which is 21%, is without assistance during childbirth. There's not enough care during pregnancy and leads to numerous mother and childbirth deaths throughout these countries. The babies would live longer and grow up to be successful human beings, and the mothers wouldn't die during these childbirths. With the numerous communities in different countries needing help, there are a few ways that we can help them out. One way is to donate. You can donate your time, donate food, clothing, school books, whatever you have available. You can send any item to the Hunger Project headquarters located in New York. Or if you want to donate money, they have a donation link on their website where they will help these families buy food and be able to sustain their living expenses. If you don't directly donate to the Hunger Project themselves, you can shop at websites that will help, such as Amazon Smile, Water to Go, eBay, and GiveNick. You can also volunteer your time by going to these affected countries and helping build houses or educate these women and men. That way they can help educate these children so then these children can be out of poverty just like their parents. If we do help them to educate them, they can live a happy, healthy lifestyle and can work and provide for their families. The rewards to helping these families would be that no family would be struggling. Enough food to make sure they don't die from starvation, help them get back onto their feet, children wouldn't be malnourished and dying from starvation, and they'd be able to live happy, healthy lives until adulthood. Half of all deaths of children under 5 are from malnutrition in these countries. 155 million children are dealing with stunting, which by definition is a reduced growth rate due to malnutrition. There would be less death from disease. The right medical care could lead to this. As long as we educate these men and women how to treat wounds or diseases and make sure that they don't die from this as well. The right food choices could also help children. That way they don't grow with intestinal parasites and they don't suffer from diseases. The Hunger Project is doing an excellent job and doing what they can to help. Unfortunately, it's not enough. If all the more fortunate people in the world not living in poverty or going hungry, like most of us in the United States, we can help end hunger and poverty quicker. Like I said, if every person not living in poverty could help somehow by either donating or volunteering their time, we could end poverty and world hunger to less fortunate families. We can help these children live out longer, healthier lives, watch them succeed, and show them that people around the world do care and do want to help. So next time you see a malnourished child on TV, do your research, look up the organization, and see how you can make a difference for this child and their families that are going through this. Educate yourself on the organization. Make sure they do stay true to their word, just like the Hunger Project does. I believe we can all help end hunger and poverty around the world by donating or volunteering our time to the Hunger Project. They stick to their word because they know nobody should live in poverty and starve, which is why they've been fighting this fight since 1977 to keep it from happening to more people around the world like us here in the United States. Thank you.